Today let's talk about Python's 3 ability to join strings. This is a very useful method if you work with strings. And well, let's just jump into it because the examples will make it clearer. I can try to explain it, but I'll end up rambling and rambling. Okay, the join method takes elements of a sequence and it puts them together based on some separator string. That separator string can be a space, it can be a plus, it can be a minus, it can be a period, whatever you want. So that's the separator string. Then you say dot and then join, and then what you're going to join, are you going to join the words, the strings, whatever it's going to be. So this is what you're going to concatenate. This is a lot like using the plus operator, but the problem with a plus operator, if I do it like this, I can say x equals how plus space plus r space u space doing. And once I hard code this, I can't change it once the program is running. So yes, I can concatenate things already in Python, but I cannot do it on the fly. I can't do it when the program is running. So let's look at an example of why this is more interesting. We'll start out, we'll create a list and we'll fill it with elements. How are you doing? Question mark. We will create a variable to put this in. We'll say sentence equals and then space dot join and then these words. So we'll end up with a sentence. And when we run this, I've already run it over here, but run, you see how are you doing? So what it did is it took how, put in a space, r space, u space, etc. Okay, so it did that, and I can change the list, I can change the variable, the element to join with. So I can change this space to a plus, I can change it to a minus while the program is operating. Join can also have a sequence argument, so it can be a variable or a constant. So here we're going to define two variables, first name Elvis, last name Presley, and we're going to create our sequence, and our sequence is first name, last name. Now we're going to take this variable, and inside this variable we're going to take the value of a join by spaces of this sequence, and this sequence again is first name, last name. So if we look over here, we'll see the result. We see Elvis, which was the first name, the space, and then the second name, Presley. So sequence was populated with first name, last name, and it was separated by space. And this next example just is to show that you can do something other than just spaces. I used a dash. So name equals dash join, and then of course our sequence is Elvis and Presley. We print it out, and sure enough we get Elvis dash Presley. So again, this is, yes, you can do this with pluses, but all of this over here can be changed on the fly while the program is running. So it's a much better way to do it. Okay, well I hope that you find that useful and interesting in your Python programming.